Hello everybody, this is Tawana Lynn and I'm bringing you some sweet savings from Alabama, or in Alabama. And tonight I'm going to make a very special macaroni and cheese recipe. And it's very quick, not quick, but very few ingredients. It is your grandma's secret recipe. And you need 2 packs of Cracker Barrel, the extra sharp. Make sure you get these because no other cheese it won't taste the same with any other kind of cheese. Believe me, I've tried. It has to be Cracker Barrel. And you'll want to grate both of these up. Save half of one to go on top of for the topping. And you need a 16-ounce pack of elbow macaroni. And this is very important too. 2 cans, 12 ounces of evaporated milk. Don't get the sweet kind. It's got to be this kind. And about this much Velveeta cheese. You can see the 1/4 ounce and then a half of another one. So that's how much cheese, Velveeta cheese, you need. And you'll want to cut that up in small cubes to put in your milk. I'm going to boil the macaroni in the pan, and then I'm going to take the macaroni out and pour it in the baking dish, and add the 2 cans of milk, the 2 packs of cheese, and the Velveeta cheese, and a little salt and pepper. I'll be back in a minute. Another thing I wanted to mention, this week my local Winn-Dixie store has these cheese on sale for $3.99. They're regular like $5 and something. And we have a $1 off too printable coupon. You can print out to take $1 off too. I just wanted to mention that right quick. Alright y'all, I'm back. I was going to tell you, this pot I'm using to cook my 16 ounces of macaroni in is a 3-quart pot, and I put about 2.5 quarts of water in it. If you're going to do this, I put a little too much water, so I would do 2 quarts of water to 16-ounce bag of elbow macaroni. And I've got my Cracker Barrel cheese grated up. I grated up 1.5. I still got a half. I'm going to grate this up and put it on the top. And I was looking at these, and I was going to let you know that these are 10-ounce packs. I know most regular cheese is an 8-ounce pack. That might be why this is a little more expensive than regular cheese, because you get 2 more ounces. I just thought I'd throw that in. So I got 15 ounces of it, which is 1.5 sticks grated. And I'm going to use this Velveeta, which is 4.5 ounces of Velveeta, just regular Velveeta cheese. And I wanted to also go ahead and show y'all another thing I do. I got these eggs today at Walgreens. They're on sale this week for $1.29 a dozen. And I have boiled these eggs, and you can see I've got boiled wrote on the pack because we will eat them throughout the week. And I went in on them and wrote a B with a pencil, just in case it gets mixed up with a regular one. So we'll definitely know that that B is boiled. And that's a little time trick. It has nothing to do with my macaroni and cheese, but I just got them boiled and put them back in the carton and figured I'd share it with you. And I'm gonna have to drain the water off my macaroni, and then I'll pour it in the. That is a 13x9 baking dish. You could probably use a 8x11. It would work, but nothing smaller. And I'm going to drain that and get it in there, and then I'll come back and mix my milk and my cheese and let it melt. Alright y'all, my macaroni is through cooked. I didn't drain it. I just continued to let it cook a few more minutes. And I have turned the eye off. So it wouldn't continue to cook, and then I'm just going to pour it in the pan, and I'll be back in just a minute. Now you have to shake this real well to open it. I'm just going to open it with one of these little things. Then I'm going to pour my macaroni. Stuck, not straight. Yeah, it's stuck in there just a little bit. Remember, this is your grandma's recipe, so it's got to be rustic looking. And it ain't nothing like a few little torn pieces of macaroni to make it rusty. Alright, we're just going to let that sit back there and stir it every once in a while and let it continue to dry out. And you don't want to wash the pan. Okay, turning it on low. I'm going to add both cans of milk. Start stirring in some of this cheese, and I got to cut up my Velveeta. I haven't cut it yet. Make sure you keep this on low, and make sure you keep it stirred because you do not want it to burn. If it burns, you've lost out on all your cheese. Okay, I'm going to get my Velveeta cheese cubed up and put in here with this. And it's on low, it's going to melt real slow, and I'm going to continue to stir it. I wanted to tell you guys that this is not your everyday mac and cheese. This macaroni and cheese is, we normally just have this like on Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter. But since we got a big game tomorrow night, Alabama versus LSU. Tomorrow night is the 9th of January. I'm making this up, and we're going to have our leftovers tomorrow night. So I thought we'd make it for a special occasion. This is your grandma's special occasion mac and cheese. And I've got the Velveeta chopped up. I'm going to add it in here with the pet milk and the pack and a half of Cracker Barrel cheese. And we're going to let that stir and melt. It takes about 15-20 minutes to let it melt good, because you definitely got to do that slow and slow. Alrighty, we got our cheese all and milk all melted, and we're going to pour it in. Ooh, it's making a mess. Pour it in. Stir. Pour a little more in. Stir around on the bottom because it's set for a few minutes. Let's see. That works better. Alright, get all that. Ain't nothing burnt, so. Alright. Now I've been stirring the macaroni while it's been sitting back here in the pan. Stirring it around, keeping it broke apart, and keeping it from sticking. And it helps the extra wetness to dry off of it. Now you want to stir this around real good, and you want to let it sit for about 20 minutes or so. Let all that cheese sauce get into all the noodles. And after about 20 minutes, you're going to put the rest of the other half of the block of cheese. You're just going to sprinkle it on top. And you're going to stick it in the oven on broil. Because everything's cooked. And you just want to get the cheese good and brown. So you want to put it on broil. Keep that door cracked for about just until it gets brown. Good and bubbly and brown. And your house will probably smell like burnt cheese. Because it kind of gets it a little... You don't want it burnt. Just good and brown. But it does... I like the smell because I know what it is. But if you don't, you might think, ooh, but it's good. Anyway, tomorrow night, guys, about 6:30, be hollering Roll Tide. Alright, it's set probably about 20 minutes, and I've topped it with the cheese. I'm going to put it in the broiler and let it broil. Alright, this is what it looks like. I just took it out of the oven. See how golden and bubbly the top gets? That's exactly what you want. That is amazing. That will feed... That's a 9 by 13 dish. That's going to feed a lot of folks. Or us four for a couple of days. That's some good stuff, guys. Try it. It's easy. Takes a little time, but it's definitely worth it.